Today I want to bring you a quote, and the quote goes like this. I am not who you think I am. I am not who I think I am. I am who I think you think I am. That quote comes from Charles Horton Cooley, a sociologist around the turn of the century, around 1910. That quote allows us to realize the perception of what we believe. And oftentimes, we think that there's these versions inside ourselves of who we are. But the reality is most of us never really get there. Most of us never really think or create perception or even create a space for a different thought to be able to exist. But it's often this thought that keeps us stuck. It's this pattern of what we call in life coaching belief systems. That there's these beliefs about who we are that create action. Those actions are a result from something we believe. Those actions create a result, and that result reproduces the belief. And it's a cycle. And it's a cycle that repeats over and over and over. In the moment of this is the opportunity to invite new beliefs. Because once you realize that what you believe might actually be influenced by something else, by some other belief about something else, either maybe from your father, from your mother, from your wife, from your partner, from your friends, oftentimes it's showing up in these personality modes. Often you can think of even in work mode, like is there a work mode and then a home mode? If there is, it's probably influenced by what other people think you are. And then you become who you think everybody else thinks you are. And it mirrors and it matches and you show up and you repeat it flawlessly. But realizing the pattern is really the first step. The second step that I really want you to focus on is the idea that you can interrupt it and change it and really evaluate, is it what you want? And a better question to maybe add to this is it serving me? I can't tell you how many times there are questions in my life that I realize it's the wrong question. I just had one today, a friend asked me, and I was like, you're asking the wrong question. You're asking something that's going to validate a belief system that you already understand, and it's going to keep you in a loop that you need new questions. This is where life coaching and questions, and often the advice is repeated, that the quality of your life is determined by the quality of the questions that you ask it. And you could also say the quality of your belief systems are determined by the quality of the questions you ask it. Because every time you get asked a question, sometimes you have to challenge your belief system. Sometimes we also have to worry about getting offended in 2022. It's this idea that often never goes away. And it's this idea that really keeps us stuck or prevents us from hearing someone else's perspective. Because what if they're right? What if they have something that I need? What if there's something in my belief system that catastrophically collapses that allows me to change something differently? I think money and poverty is the irony of our modern times, because the information and knowledge is out there and both people exist. People that exist within the system of poverty and the projects and just are a victim to how life is unfolded in their life. But then there's other people that have completely taken life by the horns and rode it into the sunset and sometimes even came from impoverished situations. What's the difference? What's the difference between someone who stays stuck in poverty versus someone that thrives out there in the open? I would argue it's their belief system about what they think is possible. Because again, I'll say it one more time, I am not who you think I am. I am not who I think I am. I am who I think you think I am. So if there's someone out there that thinks that I'm always going to be poor, I'm always going to be someone that doesn't have a well-paying job, that this is how my life works, I'm going to live that philosophy. Many times that can come from your parents. Your parents assigned you these belief systems of who you're not. And because your parents think you are something, you then live your life in a way in accordance with that belief system. I know I've probably given you a tongue twister of information here. I know I probably maybe made you think, hopefully here. But I'm going to end it here because I want you just to sit with, who do you think I am? Even think about me. I'd love to even hear what you think I am. And let me know. Instagram, Ben_Killoy, or send me an email, ben@benkilloy.com. Who do you think I am? It's an important question. Not in the context of me and personally, but who do you think you are? These belief systems of who you think people are affect us more than we ever truly realize. Thank you. Have an amazing Wednesday. I'll be back again to you guys tomorrow.